It's your boy Dame. Subscribe to Dame's World for all types of dialogue, all types of insight, light to give and light to receive. So your comments are welcome. Just subscribe to Dame's World. Hit that bell thing for notifications. And we on and popping. Today's incident, abruptly, because of what went on earlier today, you talk about another mass murder. And in America, it seems like every 4 or 5 months you get a mass murder. Tragic, unscrupulous to say the least, immoral to say the least. You have to lack connection to life, in my opinion, to have no quarrels about taking a life, let alone taking a life in which is almost of no association to you physically. You never met these people. You're going in Walmart in El Paso, Texas, shooting up random people to prove your point. Cynical, narcissistic to think that your point will get through like that. For anybody thinking about committing such atrocities, it never changes the paradigm. Santa Barbara, you got a low self-esteem and it's girls. You don't get attention from girls, so you shoot random people. That ain't stop girls from choosing up on who they want to choose up on. This El Paso, Texas incident, I think he had a manifesto talking about anti-immigration and anti-corporation. That ain't gonna stop it. And this video is really to beg the question of the psyche of these mass murderers, and to make the correlations to what we seen, because we only know what we're exposed to in regards to these issues. Media feeds us whatever they want to feed us, but we're subject only to the information we can ascertain. So from our extrapolations, the same mass murderer occupies the same phenotypical trait, so to say. When you think mass murderer, what do you picture in your head? I won't say anything. You already said it probably 3 times in your head. The white male. Now, this ain't to subjugate white men or white people, period, to acts of violence, to giving them an inclination to violence. We ain't here to do that. Because on the flip end, niggas will do that with black folks. When you talk about gang violence and killing other black on black crime, the narrative they love to push, people will claim that's due to natural inclinations, genetic predispositions. I'm not here doing that when it comes to the reverse and the mass murderers of white males. I'm here to just question the psychology of these mass murderers and make a clear observation, the most notable observation you can do in these mass murders in America. You think about Columbine, you think about Dylan Roof, you think about the Vegas shooting, you think about what just happened in El Paso, Texas, and you think about Ted Bundy's of the world. You think about serial killers, in which we're now, granted, there are always anomalies and exceptions. You gotta do the studies on them brains too. The DC sniper was African American. Nobody's exempt from it, but the basis of science is making correlations and trying to figure out what's the reasoning for these incidents, and what's the reasoning that most of these incidents are done by white males. The psychology of these mass murderers, I don't know it, and it's not an issue that seemingly is talked about enough. I go on TV and I will see black on black crime and gang violence, and them talking about the proclivity for a nigga to do that. Then you have to start asking and questioning the proclivity of the white male to do violence, to act in violence. And I'm not saying nobody's predisposed to anything, no group of people. I believe as individuals, we have our own inclinations, but to say, because he's black, he commits violence, because he's white, he commits violence, that's ignorant. It's an ignorant statement. I'm using the evidence, and I'm asking, what is it about the white male and mass murder If my white counterparts can help me out, if you can help me out, because I'm a melanated being on the external. We're all melanated beings, essentially. You have melanin if you exist. But if somebody could tell me, or who's been around somebody with the mind state to want to kill and be violent like that, because I have not met nobody like that. So my take is subject to news reports and shit I see when it come to mass murder. So I'm ignorant to the shit. I could be wrong. These could be setups for all I know. But based on what I do know, and if they hold weight, the correlation between white males and mass murder has to be made. It has to be made. We see it too frequently. We see it too often. To kill 50 motherfuckers for no reason other than whatever's in that head, that sick head. We gotta start cracking down why. We gotta start making this a state of emergency issue. And many people will pull the gun violence rhetoric. I'm not doing that today. We'll talk about gun violence in many angles on another subject. But I'm talking about the psychology of the individuals in control of the guns and making the correlations to the niggas we keep seeing doing the murders. Simple as that. You take away guns from all citizens, citizen power the stock on citizen power is this. Simple as that. So that's why I'm not doing the argument on take away guns and this wouldn't have happened. Take away that mind state and this wouldn't have happened. The question is, how do we pinpoint the mindset of these mass murderers? Gotta do more studies. Gotta ask the people. The anecdotes help too. Let a nigga know what's y'all thoughts, because I don't know. But we losing people behind serial killers. And the shit is crazy. The shit is sad. I want to send my condolences to the I want to send my condolences to those who've lost family members and friends in El Paso, Texas. Tragic incident. But from this point on, how do we identify who could possibly be a mass murderer? We can only do it based on our extrapolations of what happened previously. And I'm just asking y'all, don't call me the bad guy for pointing it out, but I'm asking y'all, is there a correlation between the mass murderer and the white male in American society? No genetic predisposition to the white male. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying, is there a correlation, and is that something that we need to be looking further into? It's your boy Dame, 8 minutes. I want to know your thoughts, your comments. Mass murderers. If you even think about murdering somebody who is of no harm to you, please think again. Fucking up the lives of many people, and your cause is not solved by that. Unless the cause is, I don't know. Your cause is not never solved by that, honestly. It's your own individual mind state in which needs help, and murdering people to alleviate that pain you got, it ain't gonna do it. It's your boy Dame, man. Let me know your thoughts, your comments. It's wicked out here, man. Peace. Be safe. Be safe. That's all I can really say. Be safe.